Welcome to this week Smackdown highlight. Once again, the tribal chief blessed the WWE Universe in London with its present. A quick one. We'll be looking at the following highlight on this week Smackdown. Was is Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre being on the ring at the same time. LA Knight, Jacob Fatu, and Braun Strowman digging in hard for the United States Championship. Then Zayd Kadir and Naomi Saga, which their match had not been officially announced for WrestleMania. Then Salo Flair and Tiffany have their own saga too as well in this week SmackDown highlight. And once more was one, and the signing of contract between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins for their match at this year WrestleMania. So those are the highlight that you will likely see on this week SmackDown highlight in this channel. So there are some Hall of Fame induction, which I don't really know their name, and that highlight is not part of this video. So I'll see you down the road. Yeah, this week SmackDown started with Cody Rhodes in the ring, and shortly Randy Orton joined in. Was Randy expressed his confidence of Kofi leaving WrestleMania as champion, and telling Cody of his interest, so in case he leave the show, close the show as still being a champion. Then Drew McIntyre interrupted, and at the end, they are kind of misunderstanding between Drew and Cody. It's kind of attack, sneak attack, but unfortunately, it didn't work out the way Drew McIntyre um, planned. So that's and he quickly run out of the ring. So that closed that segment of the show, and Dio end up having a match with Randy Orton later at the show.
Same guy. You're the same. I'd sing along with you, but you might leave. Seth Rollins and Helena and with a partially torn pec, you turned all sorts of shades the color purple, but you persevered, not just for your family and your father, who is mostly with a torn pec. Is in the main event, and you finished your story. But there's always another story, another one, because I can watch you take control of it. Intrigue all around the world globally. Listen to Sent because of you, Cody. Long-winded version of I respect out of you, dude. But by Mania. Time for WrestleMania, and I can guarantee Owens so hard in the head. Feel it already. I forget how many days Owens had from his shoulders. You're gonna walk out a WrestleMania champ on the Vegas Strip. But after all, it's like John Cena's going after number C. Some coward. I am proud of you, and I consider you in this business. I'm gonna look you in your for this.
Couple of Nepo babies having a love fest. Would you just say, Randy, if Cody gay, have you done since your big comeback to justify that title match in months? People like to make jokes about it, but more people, so get to the back of the line, sunshine. But you shunned me. You attacked me. Didn't, and the next night, he kicked you right in the twig and berry. Cody Rhodes against the UK's only ever world champion of that guy liner wearing Timu Undertaker, Damian Prick about. What's gonna happen? From Cody, if he gets through Cena, it's gonna be Drew McIntyre.
Yes, please.
Okay. Truth is, KO might actually have a point. Maybe those. I'm thinking, my God, Randy looks great on the outside. And if you provoke me.
Oh! Talked a little too much, smacked him.
And get away from that RKO attempt by Ring. Always expect the unexpected. With weeks into their fresh title reign, the Street Profits take on a big challenge. Home turf. When we return to Friday Night Smackdown from here.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for St. First with a combined weight of 400. It's Angelo.
Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown for new ring announcer Mark the Globe, the newest addition to Friday Night Smackdown, a legendary night. 14 days ago, Wade in Barcelona, it was the new title ring for Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, a homecoming in the UK.
Introducing the challenger with a combined weight of 400. Deadly!
Men's Warehouse, love the way.
Tell you something, Joe, we've had a lot of karaoke already. Back down, lucky to play tag gold for the first time.
I am a fan of this London crowd tonight. And Randy, even the reaction to the UK, Drew McIntyre.
A audience to see their boys victorious tonight is placed by the Street Profits.
Wait, let's size up. Pretty deadly. Recent won that triple threat number one contenders match. That came against Los Garden. Good teamwork there.
And when you finally carved out an opportunity like this,
As they take care of him as well. A good, strong start in our chance that'll be taking place in Vegas, including the Hall of Fame. What is on the line right in front of us here? The WWE tag on. Pretty deadly, but Angelo Dawkins looking to take control here.
go downhill scrambling, however, is Kit Wilson.
Comes Kit Wilson.
I'd say fresher Elton Prince.
Playing gold. And able to get that right shoulder up.
Seem to run out of ideas, hit some of their biggest offense there.
With speeds. Buster. This is exactly how they won the championships.
From Kit Wilson, pushing his partner out of the way of the offense, taking the fences away.
Angelo Dawkins, the legal man. Hooks the...
2 occasions now, Kit Wilson has saved this match for battered and bruised.
Dawkins, Kit Wilson, and Elton Prince extending themselves. Each takes control now and finds a momentum surge. And Test Ford saves it.
Well, connecting with that speedy and this audience. Montez Ford was
advantage for Pretty Deadly. But this time,
much left in the tank. Right hand to the jaw of Elton Printing.
Here are your winners. Street Profits.
Profits have been all right.
Division to talk about is the tag team division of a SmackDown, where I've forgotten the name, the tag team champions, the latest tag team champions, are a match with their counterpart, their good rival, was they pick up the victory, and that is a nice one. I think there might likely be a tag team championship match at WrestleMania, and which might likely be or maybe a match. I think so. The following day before WrestleMania.
One fall. Introducing first.
Opportunities for Carter and Chance of Levis. Next here on SmackDown.
and no doubt, WrestleMania 13, Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Morris.com. And folks, I want to let you know, Bret Hart and the big, powerful Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and a whole lot of security is ahead. Down January of 2024 when they lost their titles. Not everybody shares that opinion, but
Most people are wrong.
The United States champion, Chelsea Green, the man!
I feel like they just keep elevating.
And their commitment to protecting the United States, we pledge our allegiance to Chelsea Green. All of the announcers
No,
WWE
that is
are
not-
in unanimous.
The former tag team champ. What? Her secret purpose, Alba Fire, starting off the action.
Tag team champion here in WWE.
United States Championship match. LA Knight and Braun Strowman.
Landing there, but Caden Carter, and now it's
See Katana Chance on the outside. Oh, the teamwork. Comes Piper Niven. Wow. From London, Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with him. Caden Carter looks to Alba Fire and Piper Niven as they pledge their loyalty to the.
Caden Carter.
Oh, Cater comes in with that.
To Carter and Chance at ringside.
Hook of the leg.
Now desperate to try and get out of this predicament, and there you go.
Oh, looking for the senton, but getting out of the way and landing.
Two acrobats.
Looking at teamwork, but it's
Chance perennial underdogs due to their lack of size. Pull that off.
And now, Carter, Alba Fire at the very last moment coming in for the.
Are Carter and Chance perhaps ready to go for the club? And Piper Niven all alone in the ring.
Are coming out to prove themselves. Now takes the offensive momentum away from Carter and Chance. Driver. And a win.
Fire, the secret Herman!
See Green.
Come on.
And this is what you
Fired up and focused, Zelina Vega.
Selena Vega, who is a
Oh, Vega! Comes into the fray, and the U.S. champion, and Vega breaks free.
Vega has made no sense.
She's brave. And that is the champion to the other. It's going to go for gold against the megastar. It's Big Brawl and 10 episodes, an ESPN original, following all the WWE history. Right now, you can watch episode 1 featuring Seed Walk.
A show. Cannot wait for more episodes of that, and I cannot count those.
Then we saw encounters of matches from the women divisions. Well, that was involved the Intercontinental Champion, the Women United States Champion, and Charlotte Flair, and Stephanie coming out to attack her and all of that. Then the most interesting part is you say Khalil and Naomi. I think there are matches that have to take place before Naomi launched a vicious attack on her opponent, where Jade Khalil has to come out and save the day. But unfortunately, Naomi took a heel immediately she saw Jade Khalil coming out, and there might be a title adding non-title match. I think there might be definitely. I think it will happen either in the next few days that will make it official. And I'm seeing it that way because Naomi and the Khalil will have a match at WrestleMania to settle their scores. I think it's going that way, and it will be very fantastic.
And it's for the United States Champion, 55-pound Braun Flair.
Came in and attacked, and that cost and Fatu, only to then be saved by the guy.
He's about as furious as I have ever seen Jacob Fatu in hands. That is quite the statement, but I will say I felt LA, they were going to face each other for a gold tonight.
His opponent from Los Angeles, United States Champion,
European tour for 3 weeks. Everywhere you go.
And I'll tell you this, Joe Tess, I don't care what planet loves having their loins tingle, and tonight it is.
Bitter pump handle is kicking in pretty good right now, huh? That is what is on the line. The United States champs this, the first title defense of his current reign. That he should have recognized the situation of what the right thing, didn't he?
Morally, the right thing is not necessary to do, in my opinion, would be to allow Solo Sikoa.
That's not who LA Knight is.
Well, he may regret that and as his path to WrestleMania 41. Decent weeks because they've both been on the receiving end of it this evening.
385 pounds coming your way, and now it's going over the top. Here comes LA Knight.
That's what I'm talking about!
Trying to win the U.S. Championship here in London. In control against LA Knight, his first title defense of his...
The elbow top of the head of the Megastar, but the Megastar somehow, and get a little recovery time for the Megastar, much needed after the...
Braun Strowman tonight. LA Knight trying to get the best, irate at Solo Sikoa afterwards and costing him.
From against him, powering on the big man.
And this crowd here in London appreciates it. Retained, but an easy kick out from Strowman.
Yeah, and that is devastating. It's different rules when you're fighting a competitor that big and powerful. Immediately back on the offense.
Sent out again onto the floor. The intent is obvious. The Strowman... What in the world? Flying elbow! Now is on the attack.
Yeah, that blur you saw was indeed
Across the announce desk. Fatu, and now he's taking it out on his cheek.
opportunity last week thanks to that disqualification.
Shocker that puts an end to what was a U.S. champion.
A few seconds ago. Oh my God.
Look at this.
Strowman was rattled, internal hemorrhaging, and we're headed back.
Way they look tonight in London.
There's no stopping him. I don't care if you've got a...
The moonsault. Braun Strowman
Strowman is a physical wreck in the middle of that ring.
That Solo Sikoa stepped into his business, and now Jatch and Braun Strowman.
And you, next week.
Tell you what, it's been 4 days and people are still talking. Jimmy, I'll tell you what, I knew WWE was going global.
I will do it again. And I will keep on smacking Gunther. If I need Gunther, don't make him unbeatable. The ring general can't beat Gus ass. It becomes the world heavyweight WWE champion.
What? All of a sudden you're a tough guy, even though throughout your entire career you've just been the other. Gunther is the main character. He is the lead. You're not gonna beat Gunther, and neither is Jay. Bloodline. Doing all that talking from outside the club, man. You can't even get in. Look, take it to WrestleMania, neither will Jay. Oh, and
Yes, as initially said at the very beginning of this highlight video, um, Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre had their match later in the night, and along the way, Kelvin Owen interrupted. Both gave advantage to Drew McIntyre to capitalize on a victory on that match. Then Kevin Owen go ahead to launch attack on Randy Orton in attempt to end his career with his very vicious finisher. But unfortunately, Randy Orton repelled him, and Randy Orton was about to kick his head as promised. But it's match with him at WrestleMania, but the WWE official intercepted the move, and Kevin Owen was able to run away. Later, after, Drew McIntyre was seen boasting about what he did to Damian Priest, not knowing that Damian Priest was close by, where Damian Priest had to launch a vicious attack on Drew McIntyre and put his back on one of the vehicle glass within the garage. It was a very vicious attack, and I kind of like it. I think their WrestleMania match is official, and I will see what will play out between these two great wrestlers. WrestleMania this year is a stack.
Oh, I'm or without you.
This dynamic between
Anybody's orders.
you don't want to say butt Jacob to that man.
I mean, do this, but I've always been a woman to do the right thing. Anything different from me doing the right given, and that's what really breaks to be the bad one in this situation. Man, out of nowhere, and ask yourself this, Bianca: who inspired? Who's always had your back from people how to treat you? And I'm done with being undervalued, underutilized, underappreciated. Moving forward, here's my message to you, Jim, to proceed with caution.
As of late.
I've been trying to get my hands on Naomi for the past week again. Turk is on site.
Okay, straight up uncalled for behavior. And I know that once you get your hands on her,
So my girl.
yeah, look, Naomi deserves everything that's coming to her. No, appreciate you. To got here. Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled Fontana, California. Meet
As she thought she all but won for the U.S. Championship, Flair as Meechin and Meefat make their way down.
A couple of weeks ago, our post-match was assaulted, locked in that opportunity to try and do a number on the woman who is the number maybe of 41.
That's right, that was 2 weeks ago tonight.
Several weeks, and this you have to think is a Cargill, the Storm, who has been the main point.
Giving support to Jade Cargill, and this is how Naomi reacted.
An enemy of somebody else.
Big right hands is Naomi.
An absolutely unhinged version of Naomi.
Running down. Here comes Jade Cargill.
Not surprisingly, Naomi moving as fast as she has.
B-Fab is struggling to steady herself on her feet. This is before Michin has to face Charlotte.
Michin in the ring, and Charlotte apparently is going to waste no time.
Charlotte is now making her way.
Ladies, your plates are already full right now.
And her opponent,
Charlotte Flair, and her return to win the Women's Royal Rumble twice.
No city on earth more fitting than climb back to the very top in a little over 3 weeks.
Championship will be contested there as Tiffany.
What he was saying to Michin, are you okay? Can you continue? We full task. This is the best of times competing against Charlotte Flair.
Take advantage of Michin as we'll take a short break from seeing Michin and Charlotte Flair, but it's what happened just before this match. Jade Cargill came in to try to save the day, and there was that moment where Jade and Charlotte here against Charlotte. Flair hooks the leg, and Charlotte
having the upper hand after the beatdown she's already received from Bob Michin. It could be good night.
Able to counter the Heat defeat at Royal Rumble.
Flair has been so dismissive of the entire, who is wobbling all over the place and needs to capitalize.
Or Michin saw her in that incredible street fight over Michin.
Dismissive and disrespectful, perhaps a little too aloof. And Michin trying her best to do. What a shocker it would be if Michin can pull this back on top. And Michin has made no bones, but a victory here would surely put her right back in that conversation.
Michin's first non-Rumble match on SmackDown against somebody other
at the best of times, especially in WrestleMania.
With Chelsea, and now she's putting forth a good showing.
Is that she? Oh, wait a second.
How about this from Michin?
Against such a talented and tough competitor as Michin in the corner, and here we go, Joe.
Eat the feet.
Denied.
No, denied. Deliver it.
Connected.
Could she pull it off? With a disbelief of Michin.
Well, Michin knows how much instincts of Charlotte Flair comes to the fore once again. Championships are moving out the way at the critical moment.
And works on the lower leg.
Well, it was either the steel or
just slamming that knee. Oh, and she's going for it. And this is
opportunity to try and do a number on the woman who is the number Mania 41.
That's right, that was 2 weeks ago tonight.
Several weeks, and this you have to think is a Cargill, the Storm, who has been the main point.
Giving support to Jade Cargill, and this is how Naomi reacted.
An enemy of somebody else.
Big right hands is Naomi.
An absolutely unhinged version of Naomi
running down. Here comes Jade Cargill.
Not surprisingly, Naomi moving as fast as she has.
B-Fab is struggling to steady herself on her feet. This is before Michin has to face Charlotte.
Michin in the ring, and Charlotte apparently is going to waste no time.
Charlotte is now making her way.
Ladies, your plates are already full right now.
and her opponent,
Charlotte Flair with her return to win the Women's Royal Rumble twice.
No city on earth more fitting than right back to the very top in a little over 3 weeks.
Championship will be contested there as Tiffany.
What he was saying to Michin, are you okay? Can you continue? We all task. This is the best of times competing against Charlotte.
Take advantage of Michin as we take a short break to see Michin and Charlotte Flair, but it's what happened just before this match. Jade Cargill came in to try to save the day, and there was that moment where Jade and Charlotte here against Charlotte. Flair hooks the leg, and Charlotte
having the upper hand after the beatdown she's already received from Bob Michin. It could be good night.
able to counter the Heat defeat at Royal Rumble.
Flair has been so dismissive of the entire... Who is wobbling all over the place and needs to capitalize.
Meechin saw her in that incredible street fight over Meechin.
Dismissive and disrespectful. Perhaps a little too aloof. And Meechin trying their best to do... What a shocker it would be if Meechin can pull this back on top. Meechin has made no boat, but a victory here would surely put her right back in that conversation.
Meechin's first non-rumble match on SmackDown against somebody other
at the best of times, especially in WrestleMania.
With Chelsea, and now she's putting forth a good showing.
Is that she? Oh, wait a second.
How about this from Meechin?
Against such a talented and tough competitor as Mill in the corner, and here we go, Joe.
Eat the feet.
Denied.
No, denied. Deliver it.
Connected.
Could she pull it off? With the disbelief of Meechin.
Well, Meechin knows how much instincts of Charlotte Flair comes to the fore once again. Championships are moving out the way at the critical moment.
And works on the lower leg.
Well, it was either the steel or...
Just slamming that knee. Oh, and she's going for it. And this is over. Charlotte Flair! Opponent, Tiffany Stratton.
My guest, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, people talk, Jackie, and Charlotte loves to hear. This week I did learn something. I learned that walking into WrestleMania, a legend. As a 25-year-old rookie with a year being on SmackDown, serving, delusional, unoriginal, backflip doing, blonde hair in her face when she hears, and still, maybe then she'll make damn sure what stays in Vegas is Charlotte Flair's massive. Toodles!
Announced WrestleMania After Dark, chapter to be written in the incredible stories of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, paper. That's a high security alert here in London.
And breaking Joe clapping the hell out of Gunther on Raw tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for 190 pounds. The Viking.
Look at them resumes. And recently acknowledging that these lyrics put a whole lot of danger for anyone in his way. Of us tonight in London. And you get it next. London hosting its 16th Smackdown. Smackdown crew from production to the superstars had a blast here. Punt kick, Kevin Owens, Carmelo Hayes recently.
Belly on beat Randy Orton earlier tonight with those eyes on. Flames of this. Out of nowhere.
Don't you love it?
Hell yeah, I do.
Air Scotland weighing in at 2.
Of course, since Elimination Chamber, the mega matchup.
And this is a matchup of these two competitors. Understand why they were so big, so strong, and so good. There's a reason why they should.
Friday Night Smack Jimmy John's Order 1 today. On this Raw, Jimmy Uso and Gunther, the Women's World Champion. Now it is the UK's Drew McIntyre. Cody Rhodes telling him how proud he is of him. They're looking to break the record. I mean, he says, here I am with 14. Hold on a second.
Two physical specimens. We're in that region. As low body fat as his huge match, but they've got it tonight.
Wade backfield. Remember, he brought that up earlier tonight when he was physical presence on the outside, but he says he won. You bring up the championship history. 4-time.
First from this crowd has gone to the head of Drew McIntyre, and he surely regrets.
Oh, as Orton just sends him.
WrestleMania for the wrist. They're both carrying.
Wait, because looks like they're taking.
Randy Orton getting the hell out of there as quickly as he can. Oh dear.
Oh, the Viper McIntyre. Rhodes said he wants to go for history himself. He's sitting on 14 titles right now and a WWE championship. And right now, these two men have locked up.
But this has just been a slugfest. From the off. Managing all their hand, but up right off the Viper.
And he's got it. That look, that flex. That
thanks to the recent antics of KO. But McIntyre.
And you need to see. Just over 3 weeks. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton deliver here for London.
Sense and spots the man he wants to punch.
And a win for Drew.
Here's your winner.
Exactly what he wanted there. He baited the Viper, is prone and vulnerable, and Kevin Owens is
Slams him down onto our announce desk. After a... No, he's not taking pile driver.
Orton had KO managed to pull that off.
And now these two, these fierce...
Lastly, Jimmy Uso, along the way was interviewed by WWE official where he gave reason why he slapped for the last on the Monday Night Raw this week. After the interview, The Miz and his friend intercepted him and tell him that Jay and Jimmy will not win over WrestleMania, where Jimmy has to give him a very resounding slap who said his head. So later in the night, they got the Miz. Unfortunately for Jimmy, he got everything. That is great. Jimmy is fired up. I think Jimmy hope of getting a WrestleMania match for the United States title. I think it's off the hook. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it might likely not be in any match at WrestleMania. I'm saying maybe it might show up between the match between his brother Zay Uso and Gold. Maybe. I think so.
Now open up his mouth earlier tonight and ends up in this spot.
Big Jim just ain't playing games right now, and anyone who steps it in their head or is just utterly fearless. And right now, the Miz.
Love the way you look.
I would make the argument that clearly we've had a legion of superstars take a pot shot. Locker room would unfavorably compared to Jey Uso after the 12 months. What has the Miz got to do to convince everyone that he is in fact?
Yeah. Heard the harsh words from the Miz earlier. It's the career of Jimmy Uso, but you see with some of the recent action.
Jay trying to crack that aura and that mystique of Gunther. Absolutely incredible. I'm surprised Gunther could laugh it off. That would have helped the courses in favor with the young and cocky calm who watch and learn.
Saw them in action. Oh, and here Colin sends him over the barrier into Timekeeper with in the Miz going at it. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you. Still to come tonight. We were talking about this version of Jimmy Uso and the activity of most of the WWE this year.
Taking on all comers.
And now lining him up.
Slam champ, one of the best resumes of his generation. Love it is, the Miz will never stop the posturing, the clowning around.
Jimmy, smart to drop out of it. Roll. Hooks the leg for the win. And that left defended by the Street Profits against the UK's Pretty Deadly here. And then Jacob Fatu in dangerous. We've seen Fatu shut that end. And then Kevin Owens came out as a distraction.
With the heavy artillery over the past 60 seconds or so. Otherwise, finish on
not good enough. Split personality. Sometimes sour, sometimes sweet. And M. Night Shyamalan story called Everything's Peachy. Can we just skip straight to the plot twist, please? Life's all about balance, and real love takes practice.
Lastly,
we know accidents happen, but my love's on purpose. Reciprocate the feeling, find peace beneath the surface. Everything's peachy. Everything's peachy. Split personality. Sometimes sour, sometimes sweet. An M. Night Shyamalan story called Everything's Peachy. Can we just skip straight to the plot twist, please?
That man is your tribal figure. See you next time.
Personality. Sometimes sour, sometimes sweet. Split personality. Sometimes sour, sometimes sweet.
Acknowledge me. The way you sing to you. That's what I'm talking about right there. The check. Well, number 2 was to sign this contract. And that means my obligation.
You all do got some beautiful singing voices, it's the truth. We got a lot of history here. 12, he came down those stairs right here, ready to remake this company in our image. We fought against each other, we fought with each other. Our mission.
Mission. We died. You've been here, but I've done all the work. The level that we are here today, I made this place. Tell me what you have done, huh? What have you done?
I'll tell you what I've done. You understand? understand that? In front of you, you let the biggest snake in the world, CM Punk, off at War Games. But instead you shook. And now I am left to do what I always...
To chew bubble gum and sign a con bubble gum.
You thumbing through this thing? Go to page 4. This is TV today, Junior. Let's go. Wise man, please, just...
I know what you're looking for. You get Punk. You are a wrestle.
See what I'm saying? One man's dream is another man's favorite.
No! Wipe those tears out of your eyes. You don't deserve it. Oh. It means more to me than anything. More to me than anything. It's your fault, and this is your fault.
Thank you. Thank you, London. Thank you, Chicago. Thank WWE Universe, who stood by me and chanted.
No. Because of me, you're in the... Go ahead now. Do it right. The right way.
The head of the table, the kid from Chicago, to be graced by your presence. Thank you, Roman Reigns, so very much, but because of you. Thank you.
tribal chief. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's the biggest star. The OTC came here for 2 acknowledged. Check. And two. Well, number two. And that means my other.
You all do got some beautiful... Roman, I don't know why you're in such a hurry. History here. Roof of this place in a helicopter. Right here. Ready to burn through that there table. We were image. And in the past 12 years, we've a little bit of love, a whole lot of... Finish him inside the cage and him left to do what I always again. I'm here to chew up.
Well, you need a highlighter? Go to page 4. Hey, buddy, this is TV. I know what you're looking, and it's in there. You get to live M-Punk, you main eventer. Man's dream is another man's dream.
No. This is nice. You don't deserve it. No. Main eventing WrestleMania. It means more to me than any fact that you never made it your fault, and this is your fault. Louisville, Kentucky, thank you to the WWE Universe who for 10 long years.
No. There's only one person you should be thanking. Because of me, you're in the main show with a big thank you and an acknowledgement.
My tribal chief, the head of the table, thank you for us by your presence. Thank you, the ring, and thank you so much. Because of you, I will see Mania.
Bye.